Hello everyone, Modify Collectibles here with yet another Sideshow unboxing and review video. And today we're taking a look at a Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Guys, a huge shout out to Comic Concepts for sending me this figure. If you wanna get this one or any other statues or hot toys, make sure you check them out. I put the link in the description below. Also, if you are new to the channel and you want to check out the latest Hot Toys releases, posting videos, figure previews, and now 6 scale and filter videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification icon so you don't miss anything. Alright guys, enough with the talking, let's start with the unboxing. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, and here we have the packaging, and as you can see we have a nice picture of Leatherface in the front with the 6 scale logo at the bottom. This is the side of the box. If I can get the right orientation, you can see the continuation of the picture and of course the Texas Chainsaw Massacre logo. This is the back of the box with another nicer picture of the Leatherface. This is the other side, again with the same Texas Chainsaw Massacre logo. Last but not least, we have the bottom of the box, Leatherface, and of course the top of the box, Leatherface. Enough with the box, let's open this up and take a better look at the figure and the accessories. And guys, this is episode 3 of our horror line review, so I really hope you guys enjoyed the series so far, and I have a few more coming, so stay tuned for that. So now we have kind of like a half cover here that says Leatherface with a nice shape of a chainsaw, so it does look awesome. So how you take it out, you just need to slide it like so, and that's basically it. Now I'm gonna open this figure up and take a look at the accessories. And the bottom tray, we have the base with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre logo, we have a few hands, the apron, and of course the figure itself on the other side. So let me remove this. So this is how you'll see the figure in the packaging. So now let me show you all the details, and it does look scarier. So let me remove the plastic here. You can see the head sculpt nicely done, and of course the Pretty Woman head sculpt that also look awesome as well. So let me just take the plastic out so you can see all the details in a much better closer look. Now this is Leatherface here, we have the figure itself, and of course we have the chainsaw on the side, we have the hammer, knife, you name it. Alright guys, so now let me take everything out and take a closer look at the accessories. Alright guys, and here we have all the accessories, and I'm gonna start with the display base because I kinda like this one. I kinda like the fact that we have now something on top, a logo, something, and I think this one looks pretty good to me. It will do the job just fine. Now that's enough with the base. Taking a look at the other accessories, and we're gonna start with the chainsaw here, and as you can see, nicely painted in green. You can see very nice paint application. It has a black, green, some weathering on the sides, and of course the blades, and you can see the blood stains looking awesome as well. Very nicely painted, so I have to give that to Sideshow. It does look awesome. You can see the other side and of course the handle, and you can see some weathering here and there. Now for the next one, we have this hammer, and this one looks simple but creepy. Just imagine how this guy was killing people with this freaking hammer, but overall it does look good. Love the detail as well. Last but not least, we have the little knife here, and this is more like a cooking knife if you will, but you can see the handle nicely painted as well, and of course the blade in the front, you can see the brown and black. Now for the next one, we have this horrible in a good way head sculpt, and as you can see, this is the Pretty Woman. I don't know what's pretty about this, but it looks creepy. You can see the face, the leather, the skin, obviously the top with the black cross looking very creepy. You can see the hair nicely painted as well. This is the bottom, and as you can see on the side, you can see the beard of Leatherface. It looks so creepy. Now if you take a closer look, same as the other side, but you can also see the eyes and the mouth. I don't know if you guys can see it because it is very tiny, but then we have a bunch of hands, so I'm gonna show you just a couple of those so you get the idea. So starting with these two here, you can see very nicely painted as well. You can see the skin color is a bit different. The fingers are a bit darker than the top of the hand. I guess that's the effect I wanted to give. I don't know, but it does look good in my opinion. And of course we have this apron here, which I'm gonna show you later in the video how this figure looks with this alternative look. And overall, I'm very happy with the amount of accessories. Alright guys, so now enough with the accessories. Let's take a closer look at the figure itself. and I'm gonna tell you guys, you're gonna love this. And here we have Leatherface, and he does look creepy as hell. Love the fact that we have a fat suit, so it does look chunkier. Now let me get my tape and see how tall this figure actually is. And this figure is about 12 inches tall. Not bad for the height. Taking a closer look at the head sculpt now, we can see all the details, especially the creepy head sculpt. You can see the skin, you can see the stitches all over the bottom with the hole. You can still see the beard, the mouth, and of course the eyes. Love the paint application. I think this is a really good representation of Leatherface. You can see the side with more stitches. That's the sculpted hair, that's the painted. You can see the beard as well and part of the ear, right? This is the back of the figure. The hairstyle is it's funny, but it looks creepy at the same time. You can see a lot of things going on the hair, nicely painted as well. This is the other side, the profile. You can see the continuation of the skin. It does look creepy, and of course the stitches on the other side. So makeup, color, and this is the top of the head. Very nicely done in my opinion. Now moving on to the next part of this, we're gonna take a look at the suit, and as you can see here we have the tie, and then if you open the jacket you're gonna see the inside jacket looking awesome. You can see the pattern on the side with a nice blue, very good material, so you will have no problems doing some articulation, which we're gonna go over later in the video. And of course the pocket on the shirt. The shirt color looks awesome, some weathering as well, and of course this is held by this little peg here, so just be very careful when you pose it because it tends to expand when you do some poses. But overall I love the weathering. You can see the detail on the side of the jacket as well, and of course some damages there. Now this is the hand, similar to the ones I just showed you before with the veins and everything else. Now this is the inside, so you can see the pants as well. Again, very same color as the jacket, very soft material as well, and of course you can see the little peg here that holds the pants together. You can feel the fat suit on the legs as well, but don't worry, I'm gonna show you all the details later, so stay tuned for the poses because I pull really awesome creepy poses for you guys. Now this is the bottom of the shoe, very shiny. I think more weathering would have been nice because technically he was in Texas, he was running and killing people, so you know you needed more weathering in my opinion, but overall it does look awesome. This is the back of the figure, and of course Leatherface booty. You can see the pockets there and the continuation of the pattern inside the jacket, which it does look awesome if you ask me. Then we have this little chain here on the hand, nicely detailed. It is already on the figure, so you know it was not considered as a extra accessory if you ask me, but I'm just gonna show it to you guys, and that's basically it. Alright guys, now for the articulation, you can move the head up this much, down this much, and to the sides this much. There's some limitation because of the head sculpt, obviously. Now for the arms, you have some ratcheted joints here, you have some swivel on the biceps, you can lift the arm for about this much, not bad, and of course back for about this much, and it is ratcheted joints. Now for the elbow, you can bend it for about this much, so not bad. Again, don't worry about the material because you know it is what it is. And the classic peg articulation on the hand. Now for the torso, because he has a fat suit, you have some swivel here and a little bit of ab crunch, so it's really not bad. And you can see the fat suit inside. Now for the legs, you can split it for about this much, some swivel on the thighs. You can lift it for about this much, very limited. I don't expect to have a lot of articulation on the legs, and back for about this much. And then you can bend the knee about this much, and that's basically it. Now you have no swivel on the feet because it is one solid piece, as you can see the boot, so it will limit the articulation. Alright guys, so now let me show you the alternative look of this figure, and this is with the apron, without jacket, and you guys have to tell me, this looks creepy as hell. Love the overall look, but now let's take a closer look at this other alternative look. You can see the head sculpt here, nicely done as well. Now, as I mentioned before, you can see the eyes, the mouth, and of course the detail on the beard, the hair, which is all over the place. This is supposed to be Pretty Woman. I don't know what's pretty about this, but overall it does look awesome. Love the detail. You can see the back. Just make sure that you fix the apron because it tends to move up a little bit, but overall it does look nice. You can see a lot of details going on as well. And of course the front, he looks creepy as hell. This is the top. You can see the hair nicely sculpted, nicely painted as well. And of course the apron with a lot of weathering, especially on the sides. The pockets are functional, so that's a huge plus. And of course you can see the weathering at the bottom of the apron. This is the side of the figure. Overall it does look awesome. Just make sure when you tie this, just do it like so you don't tie it too tight on the figure's belly. Enough with this, let's do some poses. Alright guys, my final thoughts about this figure is actually pretty positive. Start with the likeness. I think this is a really good representation of Leatherface. I love the detail, the paint application, the two head sculpts, the overall look, the accessories, you name it. I think this is a really good scary figure. Now if you ask me, I think I would want more articulation on the feet because it is kind of difficult to pose, especially because the feet is just one solid piece and that definitely limits the balancing of the figure. But overall, I'm very happy with this figure. Don't sleep on it because this is a really good representation of Leatherface. And because of that, my final score is 8.5 out of 10. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also guys, we're gonna have a live stream tomorrow at 9 PM Eastern Time with Aries from CANTINA, Anthony from CANTINA Mafia, Jesse from Metamorphic Customs, and of course Fabio from FABSFIGURES. Stay tuned for that. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and Facebook group 6scale Media for anything related 1/6scale figures, both links in the description below. And if you have some time, check out these two cool videos. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.